Hi there, it's Tad Hargrave from Marketing for Hippies, and I'm here at Bastyr University in Seattle, and it's cold and wet and rainy, whether you're probably familiar with being in the Bay Area. And I just wanted to make this little video to invite you to check out a workshop that I'm doing in the Bay Area March 10th, just less than 2 weeks away. And the workshop has a provocative title. It's called F Money. And the whole workshop is really based around the question of how do we deal with money and how we charge people. And the question that what if the way that you charged could actually be one of the things that people talked about. We know that word of mouth is the dominant force in marketing. And there are all sorts of questions. How do you differentiate yourself? How do you get people to talk about you? Well, what if one of the ways you got people to talk about you was the way that you actually charged, the prices you charged, were something so remarkable and so interesting that people would come check you out. For the last, the last 10 years I've been doing my workshops on a pay-what-you-can basis. Amatma, who I'm leading this workshop with, she's been doing a gift economy thing, and there's something about that that makes it really easy for people to talk about what we do. It makes it easy for us to get people in the door. So what if people could talk about the way you charge, but also provocatively, what if you never needed to feel gross about what you charged ever again? And not by pumping yourself up, but not by telling yourself you're worth it and you deserve and going through all that, but what if you could find a way to charge that would allow you to stay accessible to people, stay true to your politics, but also sustain yourself really well as a healer. So if you're a healer, if you sometimes hit that place where you're just like, fuck money, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of dealing with this conversation, I'm tired of the way the economy is run and how it values things that don't matter and devalues things that really do matter, but you still need to sustain yourself, I want to invite you to come to this weekend, because it's going to be offered on a pay-what-you-can basis. So there's a small deposit and then you don't pay until the very end, and we'll invite people to pay with, spread it out over time if you need to. So that you can pay an amount that feels appropriate for you. And the first day, the Saturday, March 10th, is going to be all about this question of money and pricing. And are there innovative, creative ways that we can do pricing, such as sliding scale, pay what you can, barter, gift economy, all of that. But talking about it from a real practical standpoint, the ins and the outs of it, what works, what doesn't. There are places that I found pay what you can works really well. There's places it doesn't. There's places the gift economy approach works really well, and there are places it doesn't. So we're going to share our honest experience, and we'll tell you the numbers, we'll tell you what's really worked, the inside scoop behind the scenes from people who've actually been doing it for a long time. And then the second day is going to be all about marketing. So I'm going to be sharing the best of what I know from the last decade of working with conscious, holistic businesses on how do you market, how do you get new clients without doing things that sell your soul, without doing things that compromise your integrity or feel gross, but how do you make marketing actually a force of community building and upliftment? So that's going to be the whole second day, and I'm really excited about it. This is my only workshop in the Bay Area for a year, and I probably won't be back anytime soon. So if you're interested, to check me out, and if you're interested in this whole question around pricing and politics, and from a very nuts and bolts standpoint, please come check out the workshop, check out the letter below, and you can read more about what we have to say about Amatma and I. So that's it. Hope to see you there.